Nice. There we go. Looks like we're live. There we go. And then I do this and see if I can. No, I don't think so. Oh no, it's still waiting. Okay, there we go. There's that. Hi. That's good news. Working. That's a plus. Good morning, everyone. We are at this is the CIBC rink at Ridgecraft Sensplex, and we are just about ready for some U11A action in this tournament. I am just trying to do something at the same time, working on our fancy new feed here. What if I press menu? Still streaming. Sorry. Alrighty, we've got 53 seconds left, so we're going to go back to the old-fashioned way. Hand that to Julie. We might be able to figure that out for the next game. So for now, we're going to go the old pen and paper way, but first I'll switch up to one quick little thing because we're going to go through the rosters. Oh, we got an us and them situation happening, and we'll fix that again for the next game. Either way, for the Gloucester Rangers, we've got number 8, Mason Miller-Savard. Number 10, not here today, is Alexis Charette. We've got number 11, Benjamin Roy. Number 13, Parker Ladisser. Number 17, Ben Lambert. 19 is Weston Bing. I believe number 25 is Charlie Long. He's standing in place for Alexis Charette. We got Luca Eggleston, Aiden Osmutlu. Number 35, Reed Harnett-Wirt. Number 41, Spencer Coyle. Number 29 is Xavier Lafontaine. 71 is Beckett Moran. 79, Adam Nofel. 85 is Olivier Ranger. 89 is Nathan Kunkel. 93, Thomas Foubert. 95, London Smallshaw. And those are your Gloucester Rangers for today. Switching over to the Ottawa Sting, we've got number 4, Zach Boileau. Number 9, Patrick McCarthy Powers. I don't have this all written down in order, so we'll get over it. Number 26, Owen Page. 19 is Charlie Steeves. 13, Pierce Williams. Number 92, Kieran Weems. Number 11, Ethan Yang. 3 is Edward Bayal-Wimet. 97, Gus Holmes. 64, Noel Faro. 14, Will Steele. And we'll switch this scene over to that. And do this. It starts up clock. There we go. Alrighty, I believe I had Noel Farrell. 14, Will Steele. Number 22, Beckett House Chandy. Number 8, Henry Howe. 96, James Bolt. 17, Oscar Bolatenko. Shot on net. Blocked by Kent. Up and over the crossbar. And 17 today will be Oscar Bolatenko. 18, Luke Boudreau, who I believe is still injured. Number 27 starting in nets today is Jacob Kent, and he will be backed up by number 29, Cole Murphy. Alrighty. One shot on net so far for the Gloucester Rangers. Second one goes wide of the net. In behind, cleared out from the danger zone. Now a couple of Gloucester Rangers collide and gives Bolatenko some open room here. He's got one helper. Nothing there, sticking to the feet, but nothing called. Nice feed, and a beautiful assist from his knees over to Henry Howe. Oh, wow, Howe. Alrighty, shots are 1-1. Gloucester Rangers for the Sting, and the score is 1-0 for the Sting. Alrighty, there we go, them goal. Oh, no. Well, that's already messed up. So we're going to go with 17, Oscar Bolatenko, and Henry Howe. Henry Howe scored that goal, just so you know. There we go. Battle in the neutral zone for the puck right now. Playing some ping pong. James Bolt chips it up past Chandler Bang. Or Chandler Bong. I'm going to try not to say that, but now that it's in my head, I probably will. Fired back into the zone by number 4, Zach Boileau. Goaltender gets it up to his defenseman, up to number 34, Aiden Osmutlu, who sees Coyle up at the Sting blue line. Ooh, taking it to the boards kind of hard. We're going to have a penalty here going to number 4, Zach Boileau. We're going to try and put that up on the board. Penalty 1. He's going to go for, I'm assuming, body checking. Yes, that would be a body checking penalty. And we're going to call roughing because it's just easier to find. There we are. Back at it now. Ottawa Sting down a player. Gloucester Rangers win the draw, and down from the corner up to the point. Kunkel with a shot. Deflected wide by Bolt into the corner. Up and out of the zone. That's number 14, Will Steele, clearing it out. Ranger back to collect behind his own net. Now Kunkel turning, looking for an outlet. Finds Coyle along the boards. Coyle puts it up to the middle to Miller Savard. That's Mason Miller Savard. Was not here in our last game together. Puck stripped from him by Noah Alfaro. Now London Smallshaw with it, back to Miller Savard. Savard unfortunately whiffs on his shot. There we are. Now Paggi putting the puck up into the zone. LaFontaine picks it up and brings it back down the other way. Long over the blue line into the Ottawa Sting zone. Taken away from him. Now Ladouceur. Ladouceur shot on net. Easily handled by Kent. Loose puck now. Nothing happening. Another save there. Big save by number 22. That's Beckett House Chandy dropping a knee in front of the net. Nice work there. Kent lost his stick but managed to get the next shot. Holds on to it for a face-off. We have 8:49 remaining in the first period because I didn't stop the clock the last time. Well, we're not going to blame the camera person because the camera person's new at this. By the way, hi Tanya, how are you? Hope you're enjoying your haircut. Face-off won by the Sting. Nofel tried to keep it in the line, but backed up by 19. Great job to help out there. Number 92, Kieran Weens, behind his own net, fires it all the way down the ice. No icing as we still have 17 seconds remaining in this penalty. There we are. Steve's putting some pressure on, making it difficult for Nofel to get out of the zone. Now Foubert tries to get it out. Kept in by number 17, Bolatenko. Now we're looking at even strength. There we are. Now we've got Coyle coming up, Osmutlu coming up across the line into the center. Shot. And tipped up and over Kent. We are looking at 1-1. So game action. There we go. That's goal. I'm going to give it to Osmutlu. And I don't know who else was out there, so we'll go with do not display, but we'll find the assist the next time. Aiden Osmutlu getting the goal on that one unless somebody tipped it in front. The referees in the game sheet might say different than me, but for now, in production quality, we're going with that. There we go. Tie game, 1-1, 8:02 remaining in the first period here. Face-off won by the Gloucester Rangers into their own zone. Ranger goes to pick it up. Cuts back. Number 8, Henry Howe on him. Bolatenko going into the corner. He's going to be up against Osmutlu. Using his size, leaning against somebody. Steves comes away with it. Shot on net and in as well. Right off. That is going to be Charlie Steves from game action. Not us goal. Them goal. Charlie Steves is number 19. Assisted by number 17, Oscar Bolatenko, and Henry Howe. There we are. Another shot on it. Okay. Perfect. Clock appears to be in the right spot now. Matt may or may not have even pressed start-stop on there. Matt did. Thank you, Matt. There you go. Face off again, won by the Gloucester Rangers into their own zone. This is Miller Savard coming away with the puck. Now Steele tries to get it out, kept in by Smallshaw. Smallshaw with a long shot, tipped in front by Ethan Yang. And now we got Gus Holmes going for a walk here. Oh, loses it to Smallshaw. Smallshaw coming in hard here. No, they called the offside without anybody touching the puck, but that's all right.
I'll remember next time.
Oh. We're all getting better at this every time we do it, right? There we are. Paggi out there to take a face-off against Ladouceur. Winger win from number 26. That is Owen Page. Battle at the center ice area. It's knocked loose. Ween stops that. There we go. Just a whole bunch of battle back and forth here for the puck. Finally coming loose into the Sting zone. Paggi with it. Gets it up to House Chandy. House Chandy looking across into the Gloucester zone. Does, and dumps it in deep. Rangers win the race to the puck. Ween's trying to keep it in, and does. Taking a skate down into the corner. House Chandy covering nicely for him. Centering pass too high for anybody to handle. Now we've got number 71, Beckett Moran, coming down. Battling against Zach Boileau, our previously penalized Ottawa Sting player. There you go, shot from the point, deflected wide. LaFontaine trying to put one in there from distance. Now battle in the corner. Page, Ladouceur, Boileau all in there trying to do their thing. Referee helping out. Page knocking that puck down out of the air. And out of the zone. It's going to go into the Gloucester Rangers zone here for number 57. Mr. LaFontaine. Xavier LaFontaine. All right. He used to be a 29. Now he's a 57. Shot wide of the net. Lambert knocked down in the corner. 34, Osmutlu back to the point. Point attempted to shoot. Shot from the slot area, blocked by Boileau. And Sting get it out of the zone. Steve's looking to pick it up at center ice, but Chandler Bing picks it up. That's Weston Bing for anybody out there listening. Alrighty. Henry Howe now with Steves in support. Bolatenko in the center area. Bing back to collect the puck in his own corner. LaFontaine helping him out here on the other side defense. Up to the point for Bial Ouimet. Blocked by Osmutlu, and now Bial Ouimet has to go to center ice to get it back. Osmutlu picks it up, looks for an outlet pass, doesn't find one, gets it to Howe instead. Howe coming in with a little bit of speed, dumps it into the corner. LaFontaine picking it up and ringing it around the boards. Now number 41, Spencer Coyle, in a race for it, and Boileau there with him. Boileau gets there first, rings it around the boards for Holmes, but Miller Savard right on him. That is Smallshaw trying to come out of the corner, but now fighting behind the net. Rings it around the boards. Kunkel going to pick it up at the point here. Keeps it in. Still keeps it in. Still keeps it in. Great job by the Rangers there. Miller Savard down into the Sting corner now. Tries the center, but stick got in the way of that. Good job by Boileau to keep that pass away. Now Ethan Yang trying to clear it up the boards. Blocked by number 88, Kunkel. Kept in by Mason Miller Savard. Shooting from the point area. Glove down by Kent. And we'll have a stoppage of play. And not too shabby. Clock's only 8 seconds off. Oh, and we can even do this. There we go. Now that I've updated the shots, I'm noticing that the Ottawa Sting are currently shooting 100%. And the Gloucester Rangers are shooting 20% right now. Shots are 5-2 as we speak. Moran in the slot area here. Save made by Kent. Now back to the point. Kunkel with another one on net. Deflected wide by Kent again. One from the dangerous area. Ladisser tries to put one, but Kent gloves it down. Lots of action here. Oh, we'll stop that clock. There we are. .317 remaining in the first period here. Score 2-1. Well, I guess you guys got that on the screen. I don't need to update it as often. There we go. Shot from the point, deflected wide. Henry Howe back into the corner to get it, and clears it down the ice. He clearly had an opportunity to play that, but the Lions person thinks otherwise. We're going to have icing and face-off down in the Sting zone. Let's run 9 seconds off the clock. Matt was right on it. We were thinking the same thing. There we are. Osmutlu out to take the face-off against Steves in the Ottawa Sting zone. Won by the Rangers. Osmutlu sticking with the puck. Weens with it now in front of the net. Now we got Foubert. Kept in a line by Lambert. Tried to put one on net. Went a little wide. Weens controls the puck. Coming out of the zone. He's got a little bit of speed and space, so he's going to try for it. LaFontaine with a great poke check to knock that off his. Take away that opportunity. Bolatenko tries to get it by, but LaFontaine strong. Now a shot. Deflected wide by Kent. Oh, right out into the slot area. Bolatenko up and off the boards. Out of the zone. Picked up by Foubert. Foubert's going to enter the zone here. He's alone against 4, so shot from long distance. And we're going to have another save and face-off in the Sting zone. Yeah, face-off won by the Gloucester Rangers, but the Sting get it out of their zone. Number 19, Weston Bing, controlling the puck behind his own net. Gets it around to number 41, Spencer Coyle. But that 96, James Bolt, was strong on that puck, so it caused a battle in the Gloucester Rangers zone. Still down there, though. Gus Holmes on it. Handling the puck. Gets it errant pass to Coyle. Coyle up to Mason Miller-Savard. He comes into the zone. He got around Boileau there. Somebody came back real hard. I think that was a James Bolt. And oh, wow. Big saucer pass coming up for Yang here. Yang with an opportunity. And stopped. Denied by... that's a good question. Who do we got there? 35. That is Reed Harnett-Wirt. Reed Harnett-Wirt making the big save there. Gus Holmes battling against Miller-Savard. Miller-Savard comes away with the puck. Comes across center ice. Into the Ottawa Sting zone. Same deal. 1-on-4. Forced to dump it into the corner and get a change as the rest of his team is doing the same. Now we've got Beckett House Chandy playing the puck here. Long and House Chandy having a little discussion at center ice. Kunkel attempts to get it up to number 71. Beckett Moran. He gets it to Ladisser. Ladisser passes to House Chandy in the middle of the ice. House Chandy can't get it past the green jerseys for a little bit, but finally does. Kunkel gets it back out into the neutral zone. To Long, who brings it into the Sting zone. Cuts to the center. Shot on net, deflected wide by Kent. There we go. 20 seconds remaining here. Chipped up off the boards by Paggi, trying to get around Kunkel. Strong on his stick, though. Good work there. Paggi and Long battling. Paggi shot from Loire. There you go. Harnett-Wirt making a save and deflecting the puck into the corner. There we are. Now let's try one of our other fancy things. Let's see what the summary says. That's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that happened. Oh, we got boarding and roughing for that same? Oh, the first one doesn't count. That's what it is. That was my test one. And then I guess we hadn't started the clock for the roughing one. Oh, no. Okay, first two don't count. Henry Howe with the goal. Zach Boileau with the roughing call. Aiden Osmutlu with goal number 1 for the Gloucester Rangers, and then Charlie Steves with the other goal for the Ottawa Sting. And let's switch back over here. Bring this up. Oh, yeah, I got to reset the clock. That's a really good point. Game action. Slide all the way across. Back to 12 minutes. There we go. Everything should be good there. Oh, was it ready? Ah, well. Fat fingered that one pretty good. Sorry. Kicking the opposing team's tripod while I'm standing here. Face off won by the Ottawa Sting. Back to Pierce Williams across to Weens. Weens all the way up the board and comes right back to him. Across to Pierce Williams again. Williams attempts to get it past, but Foubert intercepts that. Howe doing his work, though. Gets it into the Gloucester Rangers zone, which immediately comes back out. Again to Williams. Williams across to Weens. Weens up to Bolatenko. Bolatenko sees Steve. Some nice passing there, kids. There he goes. Steves cuts to the middle. Unfortunately, couldn't corral the puck. And number 17, Ben Lambert, going back the other way. Supported by Osmutlu. Dumps it in. Is picked up by Weens behind his own net. Bolatenko into support from the corner. Sweet pass to Steves there. Steves gets around one. He's got 2 more to beat with a little support from Howe. Gloucester doing a good job of back checking. LaFontaine picks up the puck down below in his own zone. Now we've got Coyle up to Foubert. Foubert coming across into the Sting zone. Harassed by Bolatenko. Nice stick lift there. Weens now battling in the corner with Foubert. Gets it around to, oh, how weird bounce. So didn't get that one. Coyle now. Battling against Howe on the side. Steve's in the mix now. Number 11, Roy, dumps it in deep into the zone. Williams back to get it. Tries to find his man on the sideboards, but puts it past him. Roy keeping it in as well. Coyle slot shot area. Kemp makes it stop. A little readjust action here. Camera person figured out what end we're supposed to be at? No, it's impossible with the stanchions. They're all face off in the Ottawa Sting zone. Won by the Sting. Ethan Yang with the winger win, but Coyle attempted shot on net, went wide. Up off the boards. Bolt battling hard against, that's Miller Savard. Well, we have icing signaled and called. So face-off's going to be back down in the Ottawa Sting zone. Forgive us a little bit, but the clock will be about 30 seconds off for a bit. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not the most expensive tripod out there, but maybe if we work out some sponsorship deals, we can upgrade some equipment. There we go. Gloucester Rangers control down in the slot in the Ottawa Sting zone. Miller Savard had an opportunity with a slot chance, but now we've got another icing call. Just before I forget, speaking of sponsors, if you folks haven't looked up in the top middle there, City Seltzer got some pretty good product. Maybe even going to be coming out with their own Ottawa Sting Seltzer at some point. There we go. Face-off won by the Gloucester Rangers, but Page right on top of the Gloucester defender. Great job by number 88. I don't know who that is. 85, that's why. Olivier Ranger, whichever one we're doing. It's come back and stop that rush. Now the Gloucester Rangers have it down in the Ottawa Sting zone. And they're keeping it in. Ranger again, coming in clutch. Battle in the corner, Moran and others. Out to Ladouceur. Moran again with it. Tries to center it. It's there, it's loose. Good job by the Sting defense to clear that out of the danger area. Page at center ice, now coming into the Gloucester Rangers zone. There's extra men. There you go, shot on net, deflected wide easily by Harnett Wirt. Lost my pen. There we are. Gloucester Rangers now. Ethan Moran coming into the zone. Beckett Moran, my bad. Now Owen Page puts it up. Icing wave, or offside waved off. Gloucester Rangers now controlling in their own zone. In the corner, Ladisseur. Loses it, Williams just outside of the zone, dumps it back in. And now we've got Kunkel controlling the puck in behind his own net. To Long along the boards. He spins away from Bolatenko, and Long now controlling across center ice into the blue line. Offside avoided quite well by the Gloucester Rangers. Long with a smart play to get the puck away to one of his teammates. That is number 11, Benjamin Roy, who comes back up with it at the point. Gets into the zone. Foubert cutting across from the sideboards. Shot on net. Loose puck scramble. Kent just barely managed to get his stick on it to knock it off of an attacking player. That's not a Sting shot. That is a Ranger shot. There, Weens now with the puck. Lambert battling against him. And the referee, apparently. Referee needs to move his feet. Get out of there. There we are. Bolatenko comes away with it. After a little bit of hard work, gets it out of the zone. Waugh controlling it at center ice. Oh, tries to get it back, but Howe strong on him. Shot just wide of the net. Harnett Wirt in a good spot there. Kept in at line by Howe. Dumped into the corner. Time is like spot on right now. Bolatenko controlling. We've got a penalty coming up here. We've got an interference call to game action. Number 19, Charlie Steves. Interference. 2. There we go. Face off down to the Ottawa Sting zone here. Gloucester Rangers on the power play for 2 minutes or less at 6:41. Shot from the point, wide of the net by Nofel. Centering pass picked off and dumped all the way down into the Gloucester Rangers zone. Bing back to collect. Bolt to add some pressure. Bing gets around Bolt. Up to Coyle. Couldn't handle that pass. Small shot helping him out. That is Bale Ouimet. Dumps it into the zone. Gloucester Rangers, Nofel back to pick it up behind his own net. Bolt on top of him. And Smallshaw controls. 19. White loses his feet. Bolt attempts to kick it in, but misses it. Bale Holmes dumps it all the way down into the Gloucester Rangers zone. Good job. They've knocked 50 seconds off the clock here. Number 8, Miller Savard coming up now. Bolt on him, making sure he can't gain entry, but Smallshaw, second effort does. Miller Savard down into the Sting corner, down below the line. Great job by the defenseman Bale Ouimet to make sure that that centering pass got to nobody. James Bolt now gets it out of the zone, and he's in a race with Miller Savard, and toe picks at the red line. Miller Savard has no trouble getting to that puck in his own zone. Page doing a good job, though, following up the attack, putting the pressure on there. Miller Savard using those long legs to separate the... No. Comes into the Ottawa Sting zone with a shot from the slot point area. Sorry. That is definitely too many players. Yeah, and it is called. There we go. So... Now we'll do this. Game action. Which number are we going to go? It really doesn't matter. I'm going to pick Ladisseur because he's closest, but he might not end up going. Too many players. 2 minutes, which means our face-off's going to be down in the... Did they put Ladisseur? Did I get the right one? Oh, okay. Well, who did they put in there? There we go. We got a little 4-on-4 action for 22 seconds. Yeah. There we go. Face-off won by the Sting. Shot from the point from Alfaro. Doesn't get through the defenders in front of the net. Tries to dump it down. Now you got an icing call here. Signaled. And blown down. 6 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Sting. Which is not accurately reflected there. We'll catch up. This will be easier when I get the remote control fixed. Face-off won by the Gloucester Rangers this time. Ladiseur behind his own net. Makes a smart move to get away from Paggi. Ottawa Sting have released the player from the penalty box, so we're 5-on-4 now. There we go. House Chandy with the puck just between. Oh, offside. Oh, not offside. All right. All right. Yep. Puck down into the Gloucester Rangers corner. We've got Ethan Yang trying to get that into center ice, and does. Now cleared all the way down the ice by number 85, Olivier Ranger. Now we got Will Steele with a long stretch pass. Couldn't quite hit Bolatenko. Steve's into pressure, the puck carrier, though. Now Long and Bolatenko battling for it. Keeping it in the zone. Yang dumps it into the corner. Ranger back to collect. Tries to get it out, gets it to Bolatenko instead. Bolatenko gets it out for him. Steele into the zone. There you go. Steve's now Bolatenko battling on the sideboards. Comes away with it. Shot from a pretty good spot. Stopped by Harnett Wirt. And now LaFontaine coming into the zone here. Bolatenko racing against him. That was really, wow, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Bolatenko's going to go for something there. A little loose with his stick on that one. What are we calling it? We are calling head contact. So, question here, is it 2 or 4? Game action. Done penalty. We're putting 2 up on the boards. Contact to the head. 2 minutes. Just a little help. Face off down in the Ottawa Sting zone. We got Oz Mutlu against Holmes here. Holmes winning the draw. Chips up off the boards. That is Bing keeping it in. A little one-timer didn't quite work out for the Rangers. Bing tries to get it in. Does not manage. Foubert controlling the puck in his own zone now. Outlet pass number 34, Oz Mutlu. He comes into the Ottawa Sting zone across the blue line. Shot from the slot area off of Kent's mask. It's using your head. Battling now in the corner. Holmes getting it out to number 19. Loose puck in front of the crease. And Singh do not manage to get it into the zone. Bing keeping it in last second there. Shot from the slot area. Covered by Kent. What do we got? Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Sorry, just had to update the shots on the scoreboard there. Currently 15-7 for the Gloucester Rangers here. Sting clear the puck out of the zone. Bale we met fires it all the way down the ice. Kunkel and Ranger back to retrieve. Ranger with it. Pardon me, Kunkel. Cuts around one. Ethan Yang couldn't quite get his stick in the right spot. Good puck protect there. Managed to get one off of Kent's leg, but Kent followed it up with appropriate positioning. Now Ethan Yang got some room here. Let's see what he can do this time. Small shot using those feet, though. He is fast, kids. He is fast. Great job, small shot. Nice clean play to knock that puck off. Bolt now battling against Miller Savard here. Gets tripped up. Doesn't get spotted. Ranger dumps it into the zone. Into the Ottawa Sting zone. Alfaro back to collect it, but Miller Savard on him. A little bit of body play there. Sting cleared out. 4 seconds and we'll be even here. James Bolt walking the line. Taking a little bit of a beating there. Nobody playing the puck, but playing Bolt's body. Coyle firing all the way down the ice. Apparently, why no? Sure. Battle behind the Sting net now. Ladouceur and Béal we met. Ladouceur gets it to 25 in front. That is long. Oh, loose puck scramble again. Kent's got to get back up here. And he does. Shot from the slot area. Battling hard for it. It's loose and it is in the net with 28.6 seconds remaining. You got Beckett Moran and a couple other folks in there. So we'll give the credit to Moran. And I saw some other folks out there, so let's give it to 13 because he's still there. And do not display. There we go. The old face-off in the Gloucester Rangers zone. Held onto by Roy. And now we've got Long coming up the sideboards here. Cuts into the Sting zone. Immediately gets it over to Ladouceur. Shot from the point. That one held easily by Kent. And we'll have a face-off with 5.3 seconds remaining in the Ottawa Sting zone. Face-off won by the Sting. Pushed up and out, and we've got a buzzer to end the period. Now let's do all the fun things in between. Let's see. See what the summary says here. Summary says nothing. Good. We'll figure that out later. In the meantime, there we go. Oh, I never set the period. Set period. We're going to go to the third period now. End of second. That's accurate. Yeah. What's that clock? I think we're going to be 15 now. Oh, no. We got 12 up on the board again, so we might just be sitting with that. And I've got 2-7. We'll update some shots here. There we go. Oh, that thing's up there the whole time? That's annoying. I was wondering if that was going to be or not. Alrighty, let's go back to... Thank you. Stop replay buffer. No. Exit. I want this. You have a time on there. I just... There we go. Thank you, Nikhil. I appreciate the heads up on that. There we go. We're working it out together. All right, back to it. In the Gloucester Rangers zone, number 17, that is Ben Lambert bringing it out, battling against the other number 17. That is Oscar Bolatenko. Yeah. Losing the stick all over the place. Steve's in there battling against Alzmutlu. Thomas Foubert. That is quite a generous offside wave off. Bolatenko now with the puck at the sideboards. Couldn't get it past Bing. Bing tries to fire it in. Couldn't get it through Osmutlu. There you go. Howe tried to get it up to Steves there. Foubert coming in. Shot. Deflected by Kent. Point. Oh, nice tip by Foubert. Great reaction by Kent to keep that one wide. That would have fooled me, folks. I am not a very good goaltender. Now cleared down the ice by Bolatenko. We're going to have icing here. See, if I had that instant replay thing up there, I could have been able to recap that.
Can't have everything.
No, can't have everything. I guess we get a cleaner look, though. Nope. Face off one. Technically by the Rangers, but the Sting come away with the puck. Take center ice, get it into the zone, and immediately knocked out by Kunkel. Bale dumps it back in. Yang into chase against Kunkel. Kunkel to Coyle. Bale with it now. Dumps it back into the zone. Good here. Ranger with it behind his own net. Up to attempted to get it to Coyle. And nobody has it as of yet. Balumet finally comes away with it and fires it directly at the lines person. Or the referee. Yep. All right, Bolt comes away with it, fires one on net. And that is in! That is in. Beats... wow. Harnetwort, there we go. I don't know why I can never remember that one. Beats Harnetwort over the right shoulder. Just over the blocker, too. And... I don't even think it was a bounce. He just came off the sideboards and put one on net. Got him a little high. There we go. Got to scroll all the way to the end here for Mr. James Bolt's credit. I'm going to go with that one. It was unassisted because nobody had control of that puck for quite some time. Face off at center ice here. Ottawa Sting up 3-2. 9:50 remaining in the third period here. Puck up to LaFontaine, who chips it into the Ottawa Sting zone. Alfaro back to collect it behind his own net. Tries to get it out. Finds Long as an outlet pass, but he's not wearing the right colors. There we go. Long in the middle of the net. Alfaro battling against him. Comes away with the puck. There we go. Roy at the point. Keeps it in. Dumps it into the zone. Steele takes it behind his own net. Steele up and off the boards to House Chandy. LaFontaine challenges him. Out of the Ottawa Sting zone. Paggi tries to get it across to Page, but couldn't quite get it past LaFontaine. Page comes away with it, and he's taken down, and we've got a penalty coming here to the Gloucester Rangers. That's going to be against number 11, Roy, for 2 minutes. Body checking. Let's get some going to the box action while I do this. Oh, we're going to go with boarding because that's the closest thing to body checking. And, yeah, we'll see if we can't get that put into the app.
Body checking's not allowed at this thing.
Yeah.
Body checking's not actually a penalty.
Yeah, exactly, right? In any other version of hockey, body checking is not a penalty. There you go. Loose puck scramble. Won by the Gloucester Rangers and dumped out of the zone. Now it's Mootlu gets it all the way down. Ween's back to collect, but he's up against Lambert, who's pretty quick. Sting come away with it. Finds center ice with Bolatenko. Coming into the zone. Smart play by number 19 to knock the puck off of Bolatenko's stick. That is Bing. Bing and Lambert get together. You get it back down into the Ottawa Sting zone. Now we got Weens with it. Going for a skate. Couple of sticks. Foubert and Miller-Savard come together to knock that off of his. Holmes fires one on net. And by on net, I mean 10 feet to the right. Steve's coming up with it. Ice is slippery. Steve's with another opportunity to center it. Gets it directly to Bing. Bing knocking it all the way down the zone. Some good plays coming out of that kid tonight. And by tonight, I mean this morning. Alrighty. James Bolt now. Lots of room. Passes across to Yang. That is a poor wave off. Miller Savard coming out. Oh, doesn't get past Boileau. Great job by Zach on the line. He goes down deep. Gets it around to Yang. Yang tries to center. But it's all the way to Holmes at the point. Holmes fires one on net. A little floater. Loose puck scramble there. Oh, Yang couldn't get a stick on it in front of the net. Nice save by Harnett Wirt. Rung around the boards. Boileau with it at the point. Fires one on net. Stopped by number 88, Kunkel. That one's stopped by the goaltender, Harnett Wirt. Holmes coming there. Looks like we're even strength now. Ballumet fires one on net. Blocked by Foubert. Boileau dumps it in deep. Yang back to collect. Centering pass to nobody. Kunkel takes it. Kunkel coming up. Why is that door open? Anyhow. There we go. Center ice battle for the puck. 41's Coyle comes away with it. Backed up by Smallshaw. Coyle still with it. Shot on net. Blocker saved by Kent. LaFontaine shot from the point. Deflected wide by Boileau. Miller Savard now with the puck. Down behind the Ottawa Sting net. Tries to center it. Doesn't get there. Coyle misses his chance too. House Chandy tries to get it out. Kept in by LaFontaine. Smallshaw controls it. Battling against House Chandy. Page getting in there with the body. Ballumet battling against two others. Gloucester comes away with it. And Boileau rings it around the boards for Page. Page trying to get control of it so he can get it out of the zone, and does. LaFontaine coming back in here. Sting zone occupied. Loose shot. Oh, barely saved. It was sitting there loose in the crease. Thankfully, the Ottawa defenders came back and cleared that out for their goaltender. Paggi fires it all the way down into the zone as he gets to center ice. We're going to get a... I think he had the red line. Yeah. Yeah, number 13. LaFontaine. Up to long. In the neutral zone. Charlie Steves battling against him. That was the Charlie battle. Now we got Henry Howe and Bolatenko coming across into the Gloucester zone. Howe centering to Bolatenko. Deflected by number 19, Weston Bing, though. Keeping that dangerous play away. Beckett Moran into the Sting zone. Goes into the corner. Centering pass. Kept out of the way by Kent. Good stick use there. Bolatenko into the neutral zone. Centering to Steves. Steves into the Gloucester Rangers zone. Tries to go back to Bolatenko. Gets into his feet. Bolatenko and Ladiseur battling for it. They fall down. Now Bing coming away with the puck and into the neutral zone area. Can't get past Steele. Now Steves and Steele battling against Bing against the boards. Bolatenko jumping in there, I think. Yep. There we go. Attempted clear, kept in by Bing. Bing, oh! Yeah, sorry, Bolatenko now with it. Big backhander, can't get it back. Oh, does get it past Bing. Charlie Steves now, one to beat. Does. Nofel beat himself, fell down. Fires one on net and rips it top corner. That is Charlie Steves from Bolatenko at approximately 3:53. There we go. 4-2. Shots are not updated. I will fix that later. Little timeout action happening here. I'm going to assume that Gloucester called that one. Hope all the parents who were working with air quotes are enjoying the stream. And then shout out to all the grandparents that are... Loud buzzer. Shout out to all the grandparents and parents that aren't in the city and get a chance to watch this. All right, face-off won by the Gloucester Rangers. Taken away by James Bolt. James Bolt gains entry into the Gloucester Rangers zone, cuts away from the sideboards, goes towards the net. Got a shot on, but nothing much that Harnett Work couldn't handle there. Make that move a couple strides earlier, and he's got the whole center of the crease to himself. Bolt now battling for the puck. Lost to Osmutlu. Ranger fires it down and not out. Holmes off the sideboards against Ranger. Strong on the puck. James Bolt falls down. Another victim of the ice. This is Osmutlu coming into the zone here, into the Sting zone. He's got Ranger wide open, but decided to put it through Yang instead. Lambert whiffs. Foubert now takes control of the puck. Shot on net, again wide. Ranger at the point, keeping it in. Holmes gets it out past him. Kunkel at center ice. Over to number 17, Ben Lambert. Lambert rings it around the boards. Holmes looks like he's going to be the first one there, but never know. Kept in by Ranger. Boileau behind his own net. Easy outlet pass to Béaouimet. Sees Yang at the blue line. Yang tries to put it through Coyle instead of getting it out of the zone first. But puck goes back to the Gloucester Rangers. Kunkel to Ranger. Bolt applying some pressure. Coyle now with possession in the neutral zone. Over to Small. Shaw takes center ice. Fires it right on. Glove save made by Kent. And we'll have a face-off at 2:03 of the third period. Let's update some shots while we have time. Stopping the clock. One more of those. There we go. And wait a few seconds on the old clock starting. Face-off won by the Rangers. Moran from the slot. Oh, Kent seals the 5-hole, and we'll have another face-off. This is shots. Another timeout. This one, I assume. I don't know who called this. I would have to assume that the Sting called this one. Otherwise, they're just giving unlimited timeouts. Yeah. Well, discussion time is over as the buzzer signals us. The feed is lying. We have 9 more seconds of game time on there. We have 1:57 remaining in this third period. Paggi facing off against, I think that's Small Shaw, maybe Osmutlu. Yeah, Small Shaw. There we go. Will Seal with it, and back there, kept in by 11A. Lose center. Whoa. Ice is slippery. Empty net. Oh, hey. Should have told me we could do some game action. Never mind. Coyle with the puck now in his own zone. Up to number 71, Moran. There you go. Wow, with it now at the point. Chips it up off the boards. Tries to get it to Miller Savard. Didn't. Small Shaw in there battling against Alfaro. Falling on top of the puck. Miller Savard backing him up. Weens keeping it away from the front of the net. Paggi battling against number 41. Great job using the body. Didn't have a ton of it. Size comparison was a bit big there. Great job by Page to get the puck out of the zone. LaFontaine holding it at center ice. Up to Coyle. Coyle coming in across the Sting zone. House Chandy on him, as well as the referee. Shot on net, deflected wide by Weems. There we go, the battle of the eights. Ooh, that was probably something, but battle along the boards. Miller, Savard, and Howe there. And Steves chips it up past Roy. There we go. LaFontaine picking it up at center ice. 12 seconds remaining here. There we go. Coyle dumps into the zone. And it looks like that's going to be the final. And I don't know how kazoos work. Yeah. Son gave me a kazoo and I don't know how to operate it. No, he showed me the big end. Oh well. We'll figure it out for the next one. There we go. Let's see if I have any fun scenes here. Yeah, the summary, look at that. That looks like everything that occurred. Hang on to that there. We'll switch scenes. Intermission one. I guess we could change that to final. There we go. I should probably go back. Final shots. 24. 212. All right. Looks like everything's accurate. I am going to try and figure out how to stop this stream. Oh, they're giving away play. Okay, I'm not going to stop the stream. Yeah, that's it.
Clear the game for the Gloucester Rangers. Number 71, number 71, Beckett Mahal.
Player of the game trophy awarded to Beckett Moran, number 71. He had a great game out there. Now for the Ottawa Sting. Number 27, Jacob Kent gets to bring home yet another mini stick. I will try not to break this one by accident. There we are. And now we try to stop the stream.